Well, it's a new year for homeschool. In this video, we're gonna go through what we chose for second grade. Hi, I'm Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of two, and on this channel, we talk about motherhood and homeschooling topics, product reviews, and day in the life videos. So if you're new here, welcome, and I hope you would consider subscribing. Well, let's go ahead and get into the curriculum that we've chosen for this year. So for second grade, the main subjects that we're going to be covering are Bible, language arts, math, history, and science. And those really are what we are basing our whole curriculum around for our homeschool this year. And then we're adding in literature and different readings that'll all kind of tie everything together. But those are the main things that we're doing in our homeschool. And we school on more of a classical Charlotte Mason style and really involve a lot of nature studies and art into a lot of our things that we're doing in our homeschool. For our Bible this year, we are actually just doing it as a family. It's not really a curriculum. We're reading through the New Testament and picking up where we left off last year. And so we are going to be doing John through Ephesians in our Bible study. And really what we do for our Bible is we open it up and we read through that section or that chapter piece of the Bible, and then we just discuss it as a family. We don't want to put a lot of pressure on this. We just want this to be a normal rhythm of our family. And so like I said, it's not really curriculum based, but it is a huge piece of our homeschool, and a lot of the copy work comes from the Bible, and a lot of the art comes from it as well. So that's what we're doing for Bible. This Bible here is what our second grader is reading out of, and I really like this Bible because it has different pieces built into it, so different questions to be asking, different parts of the history. But what I really love is at the beginning of each of the Bible books, there is a piece that says who wrote it, why it was written, what it's about, and it just kind of gives a good overview for them as a good study guide as we're moving through it as a family. So this is a great Bible that I recommend for early readers. It is an easier Bible to read, and then we also do have the other options, the NIV and the King James, available in our Bible as a family, as our Bible study as a family. But for our little one who's reading out of it, this is what we've chosen. For language arts, we are still going on the first language lessons for the Well-Trained Mind series. And I really love this. I'm going to probably say that about all of our curriculum, but I really do love this series that they have for language arts because it has dictation, copy work, narration. It does go into and review over the first level book. This is level 2. It reviews over level 1 also. It just keeps going on the building blocks of language arts. I love that it breaks it down into each lesson as to what the instructor is to do and what the child is to do. And then it gives different activities, and it's not overwhelming. Sometimes in the curriculum, they can be really overwhelming of all the things you should be adding in. And we really designed our homeschool to be very simple. And so this book really, and this series really helps us to keep it simple, but still get those principles really drilled in a fun environment for learning. For math this year, we are continuing with our Matthew C, and Kaylee, our second grader, is finishing off the Alpha book here. And we will actually be going into Horizon Math for, I guess you could say this school year, but we're still finishing off Alpha. I would say that I do like Matthew C, but Kaylee is a very visual learner, and this is a very black and white book. So in the Horizon Math that we're going to be starting, it's very visual and it's got a lot of color to it, and there's a lot of review built on top of it. So we'll still be using the building blocks of Matthew C, but we're going to be transitioning into Horizon Math. So I hopefully get a review out of that once we get that curriculum in and once we finish this book. We still have about 10 lessons left in here, and then we'll be switching to that new curriculum. But I would say for a starter of homeschool, this was a great option for us because it does have the instructor that is teaching the math for you online or in video form. But we have decided to step away from Matthew C and go and try another option this year. So I don't have the Horizon to visually show you right here. Oh, there we go. I'll pop it up. There you go. And that is what we will be doing this year for our math. For history this year, we are continuing with the story of the world, and we are still in the ancient times. We had this book last year, we put it down, we did a different history study, and now we're picking this back up because this curriculum or base of curriculum really is great for adding in that additional literature. It gives a history that is incorporating into Christian beliefs. And it really does go into some amazing stories. So it really teaches through story. So this is the teacher's guide. And in it, there's also activities that the kids can do. There's additional literature that are read-alouds, as well as independent readers and audiobooks that are all kind of approved for being learning through history, I guess you could say. And they're all at a good reading level for beginner readers. And then they have some more advanced readers in there also. So I really love this curriculum. We're taking it step by step, basically a chapter a week, and diving really deep into the history piece of it. Along with this one, there is a smaller version where it actually is the reader. So you would buy this one and the smaller piece that is the reader option. And that is the full curriculum for the history. For science and nature study this year, we are doing an amazing curriculum that was designed by a homeschool mom called Exploring Nature with Children. And I love this because she has really done her research and has done a great job of creating this nature study curriculum. In it is, like I said, science, it has art, it has poetry, it has additional literature readings, and everything combined into this one curriculum. I love this because nature studies is such a huge part of the Charlotte Mason style. And so to have another mom that's created this for me already, oh, thank you. I love you. So that is what we've chosen to do for our nature studies. And again, that's where we're pulling a lot of our literature, as well as from the history. We're getting a lot of those books accumulated together. So that's basically it. That's what we're doing curriculum-wise. It's not a lot for second grade, but we are really beefing it up with, like I said, a lot of the books and a lot of the things that are already inside of the language arts lessons, as well as the history and nature studies. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button. Leave a comment below. Let me know where you're watching this from. And if you're a homeschooler, how long have you been homeschooling? And then what curriculum do you use? I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you soon. Bye! I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Video after video after video.